Alright, so just before work starts, I actually want to do another quick project. So if you look on the left part, we have our coop. This is where I put the little baby chickens. And then we have this middle part over here where currently there's just what looks like junk. But a lot of it is actually going to move and go to the greenhouse because this is going to be a lot of greenhouse setting things. So this place will be clean very soon. And then on the far right is the other coop over here. Hello, buddies. Stop making noise. All right, so what I have to do now is that sometimes when it rains, the rain comes, all the way, and then sometimes it actually goes through in here and it can make this part a little bit wet, based on how much it's raining and the wind direction. So what I have to do now is I'm going to put, the corrugated sheets up here. So I'm going to close off this whole area. So now it's just going to be one fully closed off space. And then we are planning that one day we can, decide to do another setup here. We're not really sure if it's going to be chickens as of yet, or if we're going to try rabbits or something unique or different, but we actually have to close this whole area off right now. So this is what I'm going to do now. So that's where my corrugated sheets are, and then I'm just going to cut them, and then I'm going to drill them on. I'm going to use, the ladder to get up there, and then this is the quick project that I have to do now. So I'm just slightly elevating the sheets so that when I cut, it's just easier to cut for me. The sheet is about 6 meters long. So what I'll be doing is that I just want to cut them halfway through. So they'll just be 3 meters long. So it's about this length. Okay, so this is the tool that I'm using, is that angle grinder you might have seen in one of the videos. I didn't actually throw it away. So I eventually did, get I eventually got a blade for it, and then I did get one of these these nuts to kind of hold it in. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. Should be hopefully a very easy cut. have now been cut. What I think I'll do is I'll just sand the edges, like grind the edges so that they're a little bit more smooth. And I think this would have been easier to cut with a saw blade, but even though I do have a saw blade, I don't have a metal piece for it. This is also fine, I guess. It's a fine alternative. I'm just going to move the camera a little bit away because the sparks are clearly coming onto. So I'm just going to move the camera a little bit away because the sparks are coming onto the camera. I'm done with cutting the corrugated sheets, and then now I'm ready to place them up on top. Okay, so at the top of this coop here, we had actually, put some chicken mesh. So I think I'm just gonna cut it out because it just makes it a little bit more difficult to kind of work around it right now. Okay, so let me take you to the top of our coops so then you can have a look at how our setup really looks like from the top. Okay, so first things first, this is our top view, which looks pretty cool. Let me switch the camera over so that you can all kind of see. All right, so this is how it looks like. Greenhouse still needs to happen. And then there's our garden over there. And then this is the chicken area. And then this is what I'm working on. There's one of our solar panel thingies, which I still have to try and put in. So this is where I'm actually working right now. And then I'm just putting up the corrugated sheets. So far I've just put up these 3, and then what's left now is just to drill them in. So my tools are going to be straightforward. We've got, you know, these screws. So these ones will drill straight through metal. And then we've got my drill, of course. And then I also have these stoppers, or whatever you like to call them. So these should just help at least, you know, prevent the water from going straight through. This chicken mesh on top here, and I thought I could just put the corrugated sheet on top, but I think that's a bad idea. I think I just have to remove this chicken mesh so that these corrugated sheets slide nicely in. So I just have to do that for now. Full disclosure, right? The coops at the very end, these ones are made by, you know, very strong and treated poles, right? But this one in the middle here, it's really joined by bamboo. I'm not saying I don't trust bamboo, but I'm just saying that I don't really know how strong the bamboo we have here or we've used here really is. It felt really robust. But just in case I go all the way in there, tell my mom I love her. Oh, and also my wife. Tell my wife, Audrey, I love her. Yeah. Okay, so now it's actually time to put on the corrugated sheets and then drill them, and then this should be. Definitely sit a lot better now. Kneel down on here, because that's how hot it is. Again, I'm just a bit cautious about making sure that I don't slide all the way through there. Right, so this is it. I finally put in all the nails. The corrugated sheets are now finally in. So this entire section of our coop is now complete. Time to go. Okay, so this is how the coop looks like right now. So the roof is now in, there are no gaps, as you can see, and then it's now fully covered. So even if it rains entirely, there will be some pretty good coverage on this side, and the sheets also go a little bit over there to add a bit more of protection over here. So I think I'm quite happy with it. It's now fully shaded. What I have to do now, the last thing I have to do is just I need to cut this chicken mesh, and then I will be done, at least with this part of the coop. Okay, so that's it. It's now complete. All right, so I can come in another time with my staple gun and then just staple all on top here. But now this part is actually complete. What I have to do now, tomorrow's project will obviously be the greenhouse, to try and put the roof over the greenhouse and then move everything in here so that it's all cleaned up. So that's it. Wow, it's a lot of work actually.